Forex market situation update, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. New week for us. Monday morning, opening up here with the silver today. We're going to talk about both the silver and the gold in the next video, and we're going to tie them up as far as correlation goes and their technical situation. We've been bullish on the silver. I mean, we've been passively bullish, only taking a standpoint of a bullish standpoint, but didn't back it up with any bullish position. Now, that had changed. There was a very important piece of evidence we got, last week, just a few days ago, which changed our overview on the silver. At this point, we feel very strongly that price is actually on its way south in a significant fashion, meaning it's gonna go all the way at least to 24 and possibly all the way to the previous lows around 2150, right? And right now we're trading at 27. Here's the important piece of evidence that we've been able to record here, which was a bit of a game changer for us, because we've been watching price action coming back up after that gap close. Remember that gap close? We had a big gap over that same 2790. 2790 is the key player here, right? That was a big key level that was and still is our point of reference. Price had gapped over and opened right there, right? That was back then, and then it came back down to close the gap, and we thought that it was after closing that gap it's gonna start climbing back up, but we also kept a close eye on the engagement here, right? Price had to be successful crossing over if we were to be more decisive with our bullish conviction and actually taking some action, right? We waited for that moment to happen. That did not happen. Take a look. Two things have happened here, guys. First, the failure to cross over. Just from a weekly perspective, very clear. Price was engaging indeed, but had a massive failure and actually dropped. That's just, take a look. It's just that's last Friday, right? So last couple of trading days, Thursday and Friday, was all about bouncing off that 2790 again from the weekly perspective, closing out negatively, right? So that's a strong piece of evidence that price is back on the downside. It's pushing itself off 2790. Now it's easy to see. Second, like I said, two things have happened here. Two things important, technically important events. Let's call them this way. The monthly bar, that we talked about, which we suspected is going to be pulling back up all the way and closing the month above 2790. That would be a clear bullish signal, and that also did not happen. We speculated with that possibility, but that did not happen. Price managed to close below 2790 in a very decisive fashion, right? Not even open for questioning. So, and of course, don't forget, which I always mention it, we're coming from a definite high, right? That's an important thing to mention. Where price did manage to take that previous high, which was, back at 2020, right? So it definitely clears the path for the potential to run through 2360 and all the way to the previous low around 2150, as I've mentioned earlier. So guys, we're back on the downside with the silver. We expect price to keep pushing downwards. We'll definitely come back to follow up here on any developments. We're gonna keep you posted. That's about that. Silver, join us for the next one. We're gonna link this one to the gold. It's gonna be super interesting. See you then. Cheers.